Hello everyone, welcome to the new section of halogen compounds. In previous video, we discussed about different examples of nucleophilic substitution reactions in alkyl halides. Okay, now I am going to teach you about the mechanism of nucleophilic substitution reaction in alkyl halides. The nucleophilic substitution reaction in alkyl halides can take place by either of two mechanisms, SN1 and SN2. Okay, first substitution nucleophilic bimolecular mechanism. The reaction between CH3Cl and hydroxide ion to yield methanol and chloride ion follows a second order kinetics. 2 means second order kinetics. Already you know this example, CH3Cl plus KOH forms CH3OH plus KCl. Okay, K plus, OH negative, Cl del negative, CH3 plus. Okay, and K plus and Cl minus combined to form KCl. And nucleophile OH minus replace the nucleophile Cl minus. So this reaction is an example of nucleophilic substitution reaction. Okay, then the mechanism of this reaction, the actual mechanism of this reaction is called SN2 mechanism. Okay, I will explain the mechanism. Listen. The same reaction we can write like this: CH3Cl plus KOH minus. Instead of KOH minus, we can write only OH minus. Okay, instead of KOH minus, write only OH minus. Okay, nucleophile OH minus, then CH3Cl, Cl is negative, CH3 is plus. Then OH minus replace Cl minus. OH minus nucleophile replace Cl minus, then form CH3OH, and the nucleophile Cl minus will leave from the reactant and form the byproduct Cl minus. Okay, and this Cl minus and K plus will combine to form KCl. Okay, the same reaction we can write like this in terms of only nucleophile, incoming nucleophile and leaving nucleophile. Now, how we can explain the mechanism of this reaction? That mechanism is called SN2 mechanism. Listen here. CH3Cl we can represent like this. Okay, and this representation is a three-dimensional representation of CH3Cl. Okay, and this thick line indicate H is projecting towards the observer, and the dashed line indicate behind the observer, and these two lines are on the plane. Okay, so this structure give a three-dimensional view of CH3Cl. Then OH minus will attack from the back side. See, OH minus nucleophile attack on the back side. Then we know CCl bond is polar, chlorine is del negative, carbon is del positive. Okay, so OH minus from the KOH will attack from the backside carbon. Okay, attack from the backside to the carbon because carbon is positive. Okay, so OH minus attract to the positive and attack from the backside. This is a correct reaction taking place here. OH minus attack from the backside. Then what will happen? C. Then OH, carbon is positive, OH is negative. Okay, carbon is positive, OH is negative. So OH and carbon will make a new bond. Then this H, the position will change like this, 3H. 3H, the position will change. Okay, H. Then already here there is one bond CCl, and that bond become weak. Okay, OH minus nucleophile from KOH will attack from the backside because the carbon is positive, so it attacks from the backside, negative and positive. Because OH is negative, so direct attack to the carbon make a repulsion with the Cl negative. Okay, Cl negative and OH negative will repel. So due to this repulsion, OH will attack from the backside. And here crowding effect is less, only 3 hydrogens, so it can easily attack from the backside, then form a new bond with the carbon. Okay, and this state is called transition state, intermediate state, transition state. Then how many bonds surround carbon now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Around carbon 5. We know carbon is tetravalent. So this transition state is highly unstable. So it forms unstable transition state. Then for getting stability, the transition state, from the transition state, this bond become more weak and finally it will break and Cl minus will leave from the compound and form CH3, already 3 hydrogen is there, OH plus CH3OH plus Cl minus. Okay, and this bond will break. Why? Because around carbon now 5 bond, for making 4, the CCl bond become weak and finally it will break, then Cl minus nucleophile leave from the compound. Okay, so Cl minus leave from the compound. Then instead of Cl minus, OH will add it to the carbon. So one nucleophile will replace another nucleophile. So it is a nucleophilic substitution, and this is the actual reaction taking place in this reaction. Actual mechanism of this reaction. Clear? Okay. Then this Cl minus then finally will combine with the K plus from KCl. Cl minus and K plus from KCl. Okay. Clear? Okay. Then why this mechanism is called SN2 mechanism? Okay. SN means nucleophilic substitution. Then 2, SN2, second order nucleophilic substitution mechanism. Why it is called SN2 mechanism? I will give you the explanation. Listen. Here the substitution reaction taking place in a single step. Okay, OH minus nucleophile attack on the carbon, because carbon is positive, Cl is negative. So negative will attract positive. So OH minus attack from the back side. Okay, then from transition state. Transition state, carbon, here the carbon having 5 valency here. Okay, but we know 4 is stable. So for getting stability, this bond become strong. Okay, become strong, but this bond become weak. Okay, and finally CCl bond will break. Then Cl negative nucleophile will leave from the compound. Okay, then form the final product CH3OH. This is the final product of reaction, CH3OH. Then Cl minus and K plus will combine to form KCl. So methanol and KCl will be the product. Then already I said this reaction will take place in a single step. Single step from here to the product, reaction taking place in a single step. Then according to chemical kinetics, what about the speed of this reaction? Rate is directly proportional to, you learned in chemical kinetics, rate of a reaction is directly proportional to, always directly proportional to concentration of reactants. Here 2 reactants, one is alkyl halide CH3Cl, second reactant is KOH. Okay, or we can write concentration of OH minus, both are correct. Concentration of KOH, concentration of OH minus, both are correct. Okay, then rate is equal to K into CH3Cl OH. And experimentally it is found that the power is equal to 1. So what is the order? Order is equal to 2. So it is a second order reaction. Okay, second order reaction. That is why this mechanism is called SN2 mechanism. Clear? SN2 mechanism. This reaction follow SN2 mechanism. SN2 nucleophilic substitution bimolecular or second order mechanism. Clear? And why it is called nucleophilic substitution? Because OH minus is nucleophile and this nucleophile replace Cl minus through this reaction. So it is called nucleophilic substitution reaction. And one more question, why OH minus is attacking from back side? Why not from front side? Because from front side OH negative Cl minus make a repulsion. To avoid that repulsion, OH minus is attacking from the back side. Okay. It's already I mentioned, just to read this one. The above reaction take place in single step, starting to the product single step. So rate is directly proportional to OH minus CH3Cl. See, OH minus CH3Cl reactant rate equal to K OH minus CH3Cl and order equal to 1 plus 1 2. Okay, so it is called SN2 nucleophilic substitution bimolecular mechanism. Then the above reaction is also called inversion of configuration. And why it is called inversion of configuration? Let's see the step again. Okay, let's see the step again. In the reaction between CH3Cl plus KOH, okay, KOH, K plus, then OH minus, okay, K plus and Cl form KCl, then Cl minus and K plus form, Cl minus and K plus form KCl, then CH3 plus and OH minus form CH3OH. This is our reaction. And why it is called inversion of configuration? Let's see here. Here OH minus attack from the back side to the carbon. Carbon is positive. Okay, so OH minus attack on carbon, positive charge carbon from the back side. And after attacking from the back side, see the position of hydrogen here. 3 hydrogens just like left side. But this 3 hydrogen position in the product, see, completely right side. Left side, but in the product completely right side. So there is an inversion of arrangement. That is why it is called inversion of configuration. Clear? During the reaction, the position of hydrogen atom, 3 hydrogen atom completely change into another direction. So it is called inversion of configuration. Okay, next is order of reactivity towards SN2 mechanism. Okay, among primary halide, secondary halide, tertiary halide, nucleophilic substitution reactions of primary halide follow SN2 mechanism, the previous mechanism. Then among these 3, tertiary halide undergo nucleophilic substitution through SN1 mechanism. Why tertiary halide follow SN1? Okay, and why tertiary halide is not following SN2? Listen. Answer I will tell now. Listen. In tertiary halide, we can write one tertiary halide, CH3, then here halogen Cl. Okay, this carbon is tertiary carbon because 3 hydrogen atoms are replaced by 3 CH3 group. Then tertiary halides cannot undergo, tertiary halides mechanism is not SN2 mechanism. Tertiary halide substitution follow SN1 mechanism. Okay, the reason is this. In the case of tertiary halide, when you add nucleophile KOH, K plus OH minus, then OH minus cannot able to attack from backside. Okay, in SN2 mechanism, the main step is attack of nucleophile from the back side. Because carbon is positive, so OH minus will attract positive. Anyway, it cannot attack from front side because here del negative, so negative and negative will repel. Okay, so in SN2 mechanism, always nucleophile attack from back side. But in the case of tertiary halides, tertiary alkyl halides, backside attack or front side attack of OH minus nucleophile to alkyl halide is not possible. Why? Why not possible? Because when OH negative attack from the backside, there's a chance of steric effect. Okay, steric effect or also called overcrowd effect. Okay, I will show you one more picture, then it becomes clear. See, CH3 we can do like this, CH3, then CH3. Okay, then CH, then Cl. Same molecule, but here the complete structure of that compound is given. Then OH minus, Cl negative, positive. Cannot attack from the front side due to the repulsion. Now it will try to attack from back side, but difficult. Why? Due to this CH3 group, there is an overcrowding effect. There is a crowd here, so attack from the back side become difficult. Okay, because here now space is less. OH minus cannot attack from the back side because here space is less. Okay, so tertiary halide will not prefer SN2 mechanism because SN2 mechanism involve backside attack of nucleophile. So in tertiary halide it's not possible due to the overcrowding, another name is steric effect. Clear? Okay, but in the case of primary halide, chances for SN2. See primary halide, CH3Cl, this is primary halide. There are 3 hydrogen atom. Then OH minus, del positive, del negative. OH minus can easily attack on carbon positive. Why? Because here only 2 small hydrogen atom. Okay, so overcrowding or steric effect is less. So OH minus attack from backside is possible. So in the case of primary, SN2 is preferable. Okay students, so let's read this statement. Tertiary halides are the least reactive towards SN2 mechanism because bulky groups present in tertiary halide hinder or block the approach of nucleophiles due to steric effect. Okay, so out of these 3 halide, primary halides prefer SN2 mechanism. Okay, then tertiary halides prefer SN1 mechanism. Okay, the chance of SN2 mechanism of tertiary halide is very less. Secondary halides comes between primary and tertiary. If secondary and tertiary halide is given, then SN2 reaction possible in secondary. Okay, primary and secondary halide is given. Out of these 2, SN2 mechanism, chance of SN2 mechanism is more in primary halide. Okay students, I hope you understood today's section. Okay, next class, next video, I will teach you SN1 mechanism in tertiary halides. Okay students, study well. All the best. Thank you.